I was down the tavern earlier. Some mercenaries came in. They were like buying drinks all around for everybody. So I'm 3 sheets to the wind. But I can tell you right now. Listen. We're doing well here, look, we're doing well. There are only 3 bandits left, and they're all down here in the south, so everyone just pour down into the south. We must crush them before any of our men are lost to us. No one dies today. No one dies. Well, except for the bandits, obviously. They can die. In fact, they kind of have to die, otherwise this will never come to an end. Who's next? Valdemir! Valdemir of old, take up the bow, put down the cleaver. As awesomely as you were able to cleave someone's head from their shoulders, now you must shoot and hit. Not bad. Not a bad shot there. Baldwin, take on this fool in front of you. Kurt, likewise, a good hit. Oh, look, he's nearly dead. Come on, yes! Good work, Kurt. Another bandit bites the dust. Only 2 left now. Jonas, of course, very disappointed that he's not going to get a chance to swing the famed woodcutter's axe of Arnold in anger, probably again, unless he makes it around here quickly enough before these guys are taken out. Torleaf, I think take an aim shot here. We might hit Otto though. We could take it down here. Obviously we could have hit another one of our guys there, but I think Otto has taken some wounds, hasn't he? 51 of 63. Actually, he's not too bad. But we'll just knock that guy back and hold him off. Otto, of course, only has a tunic. A linen tunic on to protect him from attacks, so we kind of need to protect him a little bit here. Bertram the creature, can you finish off your target? Yes, that's another bandit down. There is just 1 bandit left. 1 poor solitary bandit. Valdemar, stick an arrow in him. And fire. Alright, don't stick an arrow in him. See if I care. There's plenty more battle brothers ready to move in and strike the final blow. Jonas, look, you're actually going to get a chance to use... Oh, you're not going to get a chance to use the axe just now. You might get a chance next turn, if you're lucky. Jonas. Herman the Bone Hero, to be honest with you, you've got a long way to go before you can actually get anywhere near him. You might as well move in. I think you've probably had enough kills already. Quick jab from Erhard. Yes, a good hit. Baldwin the Murray. I think you can also get in on the action. You've not got the best armor either, but, like, there's one bandit left. He can't possibly pose a threat now, can he? He couldn't possibly kill one of our battle brothers before the end of combat. I think Torleaf, actually, it's probably safer if you just don't fire into this melee. There's just, you know, you could hit and kill one of our own guys, which frankly would be terrifying and also devastating at the same time. Kurt, just make your way around the side here in case we need to surround this poor bandit even further. He actually took a swing at us, look. He didn't try and run. I mean, to be fair, if he had tried to run, he would have died from all of the opportunity attacks, but still. He showed remarkable restraint. Otto, let's just have you sort of come around. You've got like plenty of head armor, even if you have no body armor at all. You can step in and attack if you get an opportunity next turn. Erland, just stay there. We need you not. Torleaf, likewise. Ulf, you can take a swing. And again, there we go. Ulf finishes the target. Ulf of Inane Data, the last kill of the day. Victory! The enemy was destroyed in 5 rounds, and we got a pretty good spread of kills there. What have we got for our troubles? 104 gold coins. That is enough. 104 crowns. That's a day's pay for the team. That makes it worth it in and of itself. Some more ammunition, also worth it. Tools, medicinal supplies, some more ambushards for sale. That's going to be worth a bit when we actually find somewhere. Some more tools, roots and berries, and then equipment-wise, we've got a new shield, blotched gambeson. Interesting. Well, that's pretty good actually. 70 armor. We'll give that to somebody. Pickaxe, reinforced flail, a couple of swords, well, a couple of scramasacks. A couple of scramasacks is what they are. Very good. Good work, team. We got 2 level ups actually. Look at this. Kurt. First of all, let's give this armor before we forget. We'll give it to Otto because his thick tunic is knackered, so we might as well just take that off of him and give him the blotched gambeson, which I think he will be very pleased with. It's very pretty. I mean, it's a very attractive. It's not this kind of like plain creamish color. It's got nice dye work to it. It's got a nice sash tied around it and all that kind of stuff. I think he'll be very happy with that. And a shield. I don't think we need... Is anyone missing a shield? I think we've got somebody who's got a... yeah, Erland of Schmore has a buckler, so we'll swap that out for a proper shield. So you can do shield bashing and things like that. Kurt's level up. Perks. We've already started down the defense tree, so it makes sense to to do at least 2 more, because then we get access to second tier defense tree stuff. Colossus is always useful, and he's already got pretty high hit points, so we could have Kurt be really stacked on hit points. Dodge is good if you've got a high initiative, but it only works until you've been hit the first time. What is his initiative? His initiative is 81. It's not that high. So let's not bother with dodge. 9 lives is also useful just to keep you to survive that what otherwise would be a killing blow. I'm going to give him Colossus because he's already got a lot of hit points, so Colossus is going to make him even tougher. So let's do that. Colossus plus 25% hit points. Okay, 78 hit points. That's what he is on, but we'll level his hit points up even further. So we are up to 66 base, which takes us up to... We'll update in a second when we've done the rest of them. Hold on, what else should we give him then? More fatigue, obviously, and I think more melee defense. Yeah, we'll go for Kurt of Old being a defensive fighter. 82 hit points. That's a pretty decent hit point total, I think. He is definitely of the Colossus. Bertram, the creature. So we could go for offense, we could go for defense, we could go for utility. I think it might be a good idea to build someone a little bit different. What is your base melee defense? It's 0. So you don't have a good base melee defense. But nevertheless, I still think, in the interest of variety, we should take you down a different path. We could maybe take you down the utility path. 20% extra XP. Quick hands. Allows you to swap out for no action point cost between your bag slots and your weapons. This could actually be quite interesting. We could maybe make Bertram the creature a bit of a utility character. You know, we could give him a net. If we up his fatigue there and his melee defense and his hit points, an okay roll and a bad roll. We'll take quick hands. We'll give him a net, and he can now kind of swap out, take the net, put it in hand, chuck it, put the shield back in hand. We can see what other cool stuff we can give him. His range skill is not very high, but you can get things like throwing axes and javelins and stuff, so we can take a look at those next time we see them in the marketplace. But there we go. That's it. Our level up is complete. Onward to Holzwacht to hopefully sell our goods for a tidy profit, and also to tell them, to regale them with stories, tales of our adventures on the road and how we slew a band of bandits in the nearby woodland. Holzwacht, a military strongpoint surrounded by woods. Fascinating. They have an armourer here as well. That's good. Means we can probably pick up some more armour. We've done our daily pay. We've only got 1 day of pay left. There's still no contracts available here, though. This is not good. We need to find somewhere that has contracts available. Can we sell a 275? That's not great. Bought for 260. Bought for 310. No, this wasn't actually bought for 260. It was just found on some bandits. It was bought for Nout. Bought for Nout it was. Also, they don't have any regular armor in their marketplace, so I'd have to go and spend extra to get it in the armorer itself. But things are pretty expensive in the armorer. Even regular shields, it's not worth it. We can't afford it. In fact, we can't afford anything here. But look at some of this stuff. Some of this cool armor that we can get later on. But not this day. Not unless we sold lots of stuff at a loss, which I'm not prepared to do. I guess the march north continues. There's nothing else we can do. We've got enough supplies. Yeah, we've got enough of everything that we need. So we'll just march on. We'll go here, look, to Schimmelheim. It doesn't have a lord. It doesn't have one of the noble houses looking out for it. It's not within their realm or their sphere of influence. So I think that means it'll be more likely to have work for sellswords of my standing and reputation. Look, we're going to take a shortcut. We're taking a shortcut. We're just cutting across the plains here. We're going to hop over this little bit of mountain. There's some peasants passing by. Dusk has come, but we're going to make it before nightfall. It's looking doubtful, but we can try. It is now night. All right, never mind. We'll just have to keep waiting. We'll march on. We'll camp just outside of town. Just here, we'll make camp. Encamped, let the night pass as the birds fly over. And it is dawn, which is all we need it to be. Into Schizzelheim, a stretched-out settlement nestled into the surrounding mountains. Good. Alright, well, what? They have a contract? That's probably the most important thing. Can we sell 294? We'd still be selling it at a loss, but it would be the least loss yet. Let's sell this one that we got for free. It's done now. I'm kind of regretting. I think I'm going to hold on to the other two and see if maybe, if we head further north, we can get a good price for them. I refuse to sell at a loss. I will not accept that I made a tactical error, a trade error. Well, clearly, we are not the great trading company that I thought we might be. We can also sell these, actually. Look. I mean, they're not worth a lot, and we might want to equip them, but we probably don't want the bludgeon or the flail, so let's get rid of those. And the pickaxe. We'll keep those. Let's just sort our equipment. So we don't need the club there. We've got a militia spear, a spare militia spear, a couple of swords or long knives. Possibly worth giving those to our archers. We've also got. We don't need this tattered sackcloth. We don't need to be lugging tattered sackcloth around with us. In fact, let's just get rid of it all. There we go. We'll just clean ourselves up. We're going to keep the headscarf and the straw hat just in case we need it at some point in the future. For style reasons, if nothing else. Okay, let's see what the contract is. What do you have to say for yourselves? There's also a tavern here which you could maybe visit for rumours. Should we check out for the rumours? We could pay for a round for the patrons to get more rumours, but the current rumour is I'd stay clear of swamps and marshes. There's ghastly diseases there, just waiting to latch onto you. Yes, that's a good point, my man. I mean, this is a man you can trust. Right here. 466 crowns. We've got plenty at the moment. So let's see what more there is to be said. The people murmur approvingly. Heard that some fancy fat merchant or so from Waitblack is looking to hire armed guards the other day. Well, I aren't going to die for him. No thanks. Have my house and wife right here. I'm sure you do. Should we pay for a round of drinks for the men as well? I mean, they've done pretty well. They've come a long way. Let's do it. We're going to pay for a round of drinks. Erhard of Old is now drunk. He's drunk. Valdemar of Old is in good spirits, and Baldwin the Murray is in good spirits. Good for that. Good for you, men. I don't know what being drunk means, but hopefully he'll have sobered up by the time we get into a fight. Let's go and see what the contract is. You enter Shizelheim, and a man immediately approaches. Once again, after we've been to the tavern, bought a round of drinks for the tavern people, bought another round of drinks for the men, gotten drunk, come back out into the town square, and a man immediately approaches, trundling through the mud to get to you. He announces himself as someone in the employ of Valdemar the Merchant. Not another Valdemar. How many Valdemars are there in the employ of the councils and towns of this place? He's Valdemar the Merchant. Alright, fine. A man of some power in this town. And he, along with the thoughts and monies of others, have decided to seek my services. Well, fine. I'm all ears. Valdemar the Merchant pours himself a drink, stares at the cup and pours himself some more. He seems to drain it in one gulp before belching his news. They do that, these councilmen and merchants. Bandits killed Rollo and his family. Can you believe that? You may have heard this before. I believe, in another dimension, something very similar happened once. I know you don't know who they are, Rollo and his family, although they might be the same ones as in the other dimension. I don't know. But they were a liked family in these parts, and I'm sure I can already imagine, you can already imagine. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. I've drunk this entire drink. It's not my first. I was down the tavern earlier. Some mercenaries came in. They were like buying drinks all around for everybody, so I'm 3 sheets to the wind. But I can tell you right now, listen, Rollo and his family were good people, and I want those bandits that went and did whatever it is they did to him. He was horrible, man. I want them done in. Are you interested? I got crowns. How many crowns? Valdemar the Merchant gesticulates with his hands, pointing at his fingers as if counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging 2, 5, 10. I am a merchant, so I can count. Judging from experience, this is a good payment for the task. 850 crowns when the contract's done. If we could get a bit more in advance, we could maybe buy some more armor, because I think there was an armorer here, and more armor, some heads, some helmets would be good. So could we take some in advance, please, Valdemar, old buddy, old pal? After all, we did get you a drink in the tavern earlier. No way! I'm drunk. I'd say you receive 850 crowns for the contract's done. Because he's drunk, I think he's a little bit unpredictable. I'd ask for more on completion, but actually 850 crowns is pretty good. If they're bandits like the last time, we dealt with them pretty easily. So I think it's fine. We'll accept your offer, Valdemar the Merchant, and I hope that there aren't any surprises in this particular contract. The contract you negotiated is as follows. Drive off bandits at 1,000 Spears Camp. Get 850 crowns on completion. I accept the contract. Schmelzheim Shizzleheim is what I'm going to call it. What have you got in the armourer? Oh, look at that. Nice heater shield. 254. It's probably out with what we can afford right now. And 14 fatigue is a lot of fatigue for my lowly fellows. No helmets, alas. What about in the market? No helmets in the market either. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Should we buy some ammo whilst we're here? 92. Let's buy some ammo. It's probably relatively cheap. Good. We're leaving now. We're leaving and we're going to go and fight some bandits. Thanks a lot, the town of Shizzleheim. You made us drunk. Well, one of us. You made your own merchants drunk, who then offered a pretty healthy amount of money for a contract. Oh, it's on the other side of the mountains. Really? Alright, fine. I think it's probably going to be quicker to cross the mountains, but we shall allow our guides to tell us. There we go. It is going to be quicker to cross the mountains. Away we go on a mighty journey high into the peaks. Well, actually, we're going to take this pass, look. The pass, we're not going to take the pass. We're going right over the peaks of the mountain themselves. I don't know if that is quicker, but we like to take the pass of Kerapus. Take the pass of Kerapus! Gandalf is trying to bring down the mountain! We must turn back! No! We must drive on! The 1,000 Spears Camp is ahead of us! Excuse me. I apologise. I had a Lord of the Rings moment. What can I say? We've made it! We've made it across the mountains. We did not have to turn back, and we certainly didn't have to... Oh, they actually named, look, Mount... What are they named? Mount... something or other. I don't know. Anyway, we've arrived! We've arrived at the 1,000 Spears Camp. Hopefully there will be less than 1,000 spears here for us to contend with. It is the afternoon of day 8, and we must prepare for combat with a few bandit thugs and some bandit raiders. Engage. Battle is joined. The forces array themselves across this grassy land. What have we got? 7 bandits, and they're actually pretty well armored here. Look at that. They've got some nice helmets. They've got better helmets than we have, that's for sure. And they're all wearing armor as well. This could be quite tough. I think I'm just going to wait with my archers until they get in a little bit closer. I could hit them with aim shots, but if we wait for them to get in a bit closer, then we can maybe hit them with a couple of quick shots and score some more damage. We outnumber them, which is good. Look, there they go, they're coming in. But they are better equipped than us, so we need to be a little bit careful here. This could go wrong pretty quickly. Bertram the Creature, step in and engage with a bash. It was a miss, but at least you're engaged now. We really probably should get you a better weapon, though. You're not very well armored. And oh, look at them! Look, he's got a bill hook, and he's got a pike. These two have got really. They're like 70 to 100 damage or something. They're really, really good weapons, and they can reach 2 as well. This could be really hard. This could come undone pretty quickly. We're going to have to deal with those 2 as a priority. Baldwin, this guy can actually reach you, but you can't reach him, so we're going to have to watch that. We'll have to try and kill this guy in front as quickly as possible. At least, I mean, he can do a lot of damage with that axe as well, but he has less armor, so we should be able to kill him quite quickly. A good hit, Baldwin. Well done. Ulf of Inane Data, you can step up here and engage the billhook guy, I think. Well, actually, we've got people who can do that here already, so maybe if you come around the side, you'll give away a height disadvantage, which isn't ideal. Especially considering the fact that you're just wearing a tunic. You really shouldn't be getting involved in the fight at all. Well, just step in anyway. Look, Ulf of Inane Data, you're going to be the hero right now. You're going to throw yourself into the fray and engage. I think probably this guy, because we've got someone else on him. I really shouldn't leave that billhook unmolested, though. Erland of Schmore, you could step up alongside, or maybe try and sort of take this side ground, but I think maybe just wait with you and see what they do and see if there's anyone who can engage you. Another bandit steps up and engages Ulf of Inane Data. Oh, Ulf! I fear I may need to apologize to you. Jonas tries to step in to help, but actually he got held up by the zone of control here, so we'll just have to wait. He's giving away height disadvantage, which isn't ideal. The bandits form up into quite a solid line there. Only Ulf of Inane Data has disrupted their line of combat. Herman, everybody else just wait for now, I think, because we want the archers to fire before anyone else steps in. Otto, you can actually step in, because I don't think it's going to make a difference. Wait. Erhard, wait. Torleaf, right. Quick shot time. 38% chance. 43% chance. That's pretty good. I mean, I would like to go for the billhook guy because he's got such a powerful weapon, but... Oh, look! We cut the pike guy. Completely by accident. And again! Wow! Torleaf clearly knows who he should be firing at, and has made it stick. Valdemar, can you pull off the same trick, perhaps? Fire! Okay, well, you actually hit your intended target, so we probably shouldn't complain about that. And a miss. Alright, Ulfra, it's down to you. One more shot. Oh, yes. Alright, look, he's looking pretty weak now. I think it's just the rest of my battle brothers here, and we really need to capitalize before they get their turn, if we can at all. Erland does not get an attack, alas. Kurt of old, you can step in and I think maybe attack this guy with the billhook. We need to start getting... Oh, look at that tiny sliver of damage to his helmet. Herman the Bone Hero, come on Herman, we need you now. We have need of your killing skills. Yes! Good work, Herman. Alright, that's one less that we need to deal with. That's one less that will get to counterattack us and to rain pain upon us. One more guy left, Erhard. A little bit of damage. But now the end of the turn comes, and the hammer blow shall fall.
Doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
It's very sad, but these are human troubles, surely.
I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe.
Double?
Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Well, seeing as you asked so nicely, and indeed offered double the tithe. You did say double, right?